Good morning, this is Adelina Scatic back for Bio 230 Week 5 Lab. Today is October 6 and I will be discussing the axial and appendicular skeleton. Okay, I have here my good friend. I don't have a name for him. So the human skeletal system provides a structure for the body to protect the organs. And the skeletal muscular and nervous systems, they work together for the movement of the human body. So the human skeleton is divided into two major regions, which is the axial and the appendicular. The axial skeleton refers to the bones comprising the skull, the thorax, and the vertebral column. The appendicular skeleton refers to the bones of the pectoral and pelvic girdle of the upper and the lower limbs. So the skull, we'll start with the axial. The skull is the most complex bony structure consisting of cranium and facial bones. The axial skeleton includes skull, the ribs, the vertebral column, and also most of the bones held together by a movable joint called the suture. Okay, the cranium is the area of the skull that encloses the brain and also protects it. It also acts as an attachment site for the muscles of the head and the neck. The bones of the cranium includes the frontal, parietal, occipital, temporal, sphenoid, and ethmoid bone, as well as small sutural bones. The small sutural bones are sometimes present within the sutures, such as the lumboid suture between the parietal and the occipital. The facial bones are small bones that form cavities for sensory organs. They also provide opening of the passage for the air and digestion of food to hold the teeth, and also it actually forms the face. Facial bones include the mandible, the maxilla, zygomatic bones, nasal bones, the lacrimal bone, and also the palatine bone, vomer, and inferior and nasal conchae. The vertebral column is divided into regions: cervical, thoracic, lumbar, sacral, and coccyx region. So the appendicular skeleton refers to the bones of the appendages like the limbs, the arms, the legs, and the girdles. The girdles are the supporting element that connect the limbs to the axial skeleton. The upper appendicular region consists of the pectoral girdle and upper limbs. So the pectoral girdle or the shoulder includes the clavicle, the scapulae, and the upper limbs consist of the humerus, the radius, the ulna, the carpal and metacarpal, and the phalanges. Carpal and metacarpal and the phalanges. The pelvic or hip girdle consists of the ossa, coccyx, which are fusion to the ischium and ilium, and the pubic bones. It also consists or includes the sacrum and coccyx of the axial skeleton. So this is the iliac crest, the base of the sacrum, the sacroiliac joint, the hip joint, the ischium, the pubic bone, the obturator foramen, the ischial spine, and the pubic bone. Okay. It also includes the sacrum and coccyx of the axial skeleton. The lower limbs consist of the femur, patella, tibia, fibula, and metatarsal bone, and the tarsal, and the phalanges. Okay, so that concludes the discussion for the axial and appendicular skeleton. Thank you.